anything you call prosperity, I'm the symbol. I am the evidence that God can bless you. Did you hear me? He says, stay clear from those who have false doctrine. And I started by just quoting me alone. I said, even me. If I'm no more preaching Christ, who died, who rose, who is coming again, and I'm preaching how you can become a lottery staker in the church. If you give me 1,000, you are going to get 1 million. That's not gospel. That's businessmen with clerical color.
And the world of the materialistic gospel, which has kept God away from people, is a major fight against the kingdom of darkness. This is not about persons, it's about the kingdom of darkness, bringing down an entire operation of the God of this world through the Mammonic system, the Babylonian system, bringing that whole system down. That's what it's about. Because that's the only way people will eventually come to understand the character and the graciousness of God, which will attract them to this God that we're talking about. See, this is beyond pay tithe, don't pay tithe. All these with the right of it, I will pay my tithe, come and kill me. They don't know what we're talking about. This is it not your money? You want to give your pastor all your money? There's nothing wrong with that. Who cares? It's your money. You do what you want to do with your money. This is beyond tithe. We are dealing with a transactionary system that has insulted the sensibilities of the scriptures and have put God out of people's lives, because people cannot relate with this God who can never do something for you until you give him a tip. That means I focus on his own calling. The callings are not the same. Let him stop attacking men of God. Everybody has his own calling. So what they are saying is that some pastors' calling is to be collecting tithes, and some other pastors' calling is to be selling soap and perfume and candle for favor, while some other pastors' calling is prosperity, transaction. When CRK has cheated you, you become an enemy of your deliverer. All of us is one calling. If you are not in that calling, you are not in Christ's calling. Ephesians 4:4. There is one body and one spirit, even as you are called in one hope. How many calling do we have? One calling. So why should I face my calling when somebody that is supposed to be doing my calling with me and is not doing the calling? He's saying something else. It is one calling, one message, one body, one revelation, and all of us are supposed to preach the same thing. Anybody not preaching what we are preaching from the scriptures, which is Christ, our job is to expose him. Part of the calling is to expose those that are abusing the calling. Their age in ministry, they are not the ancient of days. After all, they are not as old as Melchizedek. If there were different callings, you think I like trouble? I will leave people to be doing their thing now. Is it not your money they are collecting and promising? A mission that I didn't send myself. God sent me on this mission. People don't know what is happening. This mission, I never dreamt all my life that I will ever be in a mission of this kind. I never dreamt. Maybe if I knew, I would have run away from it. Honestly, to have almost the whole world of the charismatic church fighting you is not something I dreamt of. And it's not something I want to be involved in. But I'm on this mission because God sent me. And if you stand on my way, within seconds you are silenced. To bring down the world of the materialistic gospel, which has kept God away from people, is a major fight against the kingdom of darkness. This is not about persons, it's about the kingdom of darkness, bringing down an entire operation of the God of this world through the Mammonic system, the Babylonian system, bringing that whole system down. That's what it's about. Because